Before we start with Saleechut Leshniy Qoma, forgiveness for the Monday before, let's remember those who made possible what we do. Let's remember the watches of the day and their different effects on the environment and what is in that environment. So, with the excuses for the first Monday of Bahab, Alhinu walhi abotinu yashral amak touchna arkim shaham matsrim wal husha tsorikim tsoriham aliham aul marikim kol zat hagatam washmuk mabrukim shali wam kaub lah katab la namsur alubim manar wamham la husur qadush biduk laptach musur kamnutuk hanqia wala kamnut bashur chalubash tazdaqa walu kamagil athuya wamaka atma matqan rathya umam adatak manpilta hamthuya bakchuk hagdul wamzruak hamthuya thuayim halmurim nachlatuk lachbol kabudak lahamir wamhabal lahtahbal nathut madrakik wadhu lakbol wiratak hakdusha lanthush walnabal bahbatak wabshamlatak mashna wamnathal atzat tsorik taskul wam chasputam tabthul rabah mahuma biniham hathul wamlak akzri ducha wamtholthol babur kabud atzmuk washum qadshuk hamhalal nuraut hapla labol bagwim yitchalal yu atsyaham waitaniham tulik shulol wabham tawalal kasher bi hat aulal maqim mapur dul wabyun mashpa Kansutuk Altatan Lakla Wal Chirpa Bapkodik Mad Atzlet Wumrapa Alkul Pashaya Ahbatek Taha Machpa. And are we not seeing any verse references in this? Although I'm sure some things could be implied, right? Deity of dwelling and the deity of the places influenced by the ancestors. The upright of God are the people who joined and prepared supplications because they're distressed and need help. Their oppressors prolong the yoke upon them, and this has fallen before them, but they bless your name. The disease and pain can't be committed to writing, degraded from youth, and not removed from them. O Holy One, the power is according to your terms, to break the bonds, according to your craft, and not according to the human craft. He who does righteousness, the Jupiter principle, and is draped on him like a cloak, and from the affection, fashioning the ointment, raising up the congregation from its downfall, establishing itself as a congregation lifts it from the degraded state, right? With the strength, according to your terms, your outstretched arm, misguided are the ones who say that they'll destroy your tradition. Like the people who said that they were going to replace Judaism with Zionism, to exchange your glory and integrate themselves with vanity, to leave your ways and to accept the barren idols. There's no life in the statue, in other words. Even if something's growing on it, still no life. And to abandon and abominate the holy reverence with the love and the compassion you bear to uplift. Turn your counsel of the enemies to foolishness and nullify their intentions, impose much confusion upon them, and repulse and give no rest to the cruel angel for your sake, your honor, your lifted up holy name. Perform wondrously awesome deeds, that it not be desecrated among. Okay, do we have the word for nation? Okay, yeah, I think we do. Because sometimes we have those who turn their backs, or some other phrase like that. Lend their advisors and the strong men into foolishness, and wreak the bad upon them as it was wrought upon us. You who raise the needy from the dust and the destitute from the trash, don't deliver your congregation to destruction and disgrace, though it be lazy and slothful about your commands. Let your mercies cover up all their willfulness. And Yitra Chibtum Lepnik Aduni Hadunim Bin Kuk Wabin Kuk Erwaim Luk Banim Rachmik Yakdamunu Alhi Aliyunim Wat Chatunim Therm Yush the Punu Hamim Hazidunim Chuptsi Berbatak al-Kol hab-out Hatchisha Lamu Yeshwawat Hanbout Qadush Asha Amam Lathubah Out Chizak Wamitz Guam Yahweh Tizbout. May your affection for them abound, Lord of Lords. No matter what they do, they are intelligences for your taming. May your mercies advance towards us. Deity of the upper and lower worlds, the lowest world is the one with all the stars and all that. Before the surging waters inundate us, to those who are anxious for nearness according to you, whatever befalls them, hasten for them the prophesied salvations. O Holy One, perform for us a token of goodness. O strong and powerful one, the Redeemer, God is a verb and noun, over the modes. Al Malak Yushab Al Kasa Rachmim Mat Nahag But Sidut Muchul Al Nut Amu Mabir Rashun Merba Machila Lechthame Was Licha Lapushaim Asha Tabkot Amkul Bashur Ruch La Kuratim Tugmul Al Hurit Lanu Lumer Shalish Ashra Was Kur Lanu Hiyum Berit Shulsh Ashra Kamu Shahudat Lanu Makdam Kamu Shaktub Weird Yahweh Banan Wititzab Amu Shem Wikra Bashem Yahweh. Strong leader, sovereign, whose situation is over the throne of mercies, acting with compassion, pardoning the sins of the people who have joined, removing sins one by one, increasing, grants pardon to careless sinners and forgiveness to willful ones. Because as said before, they join, they're not just it's not a blood and soil thing. Performs acts of generosity with every living creature. You don't repay them according to their evil. Oh God, you taught us to recite the 13 attributes. So remember for us today the covenant of these 13, as you made known to the humble ones, to the humble one in ancient times, as it's written, God as a verb and noun descended in the cloud and stood with them there, and he called out with the name God as a verb and noun. And then people say together the following bits. They really should give us the source every time. We aber Yahweh al Panu Ra Yahwa Yahwa al Ratshum Wachnun Ark Apim Werb Chesed Wamt Netzer Chesed Lalpim Nasha Aun Wapsha Wachthah Wankah was Lichet Launu Wal Chathatanu Wan Chultanu Salach Lanu Abinu Ki Chathanu Macholanu Malkanu Ki Pashanu Ki Ata Adni Thub Waslech Werb Chesed Lakul Arake. God is a verb, and the passing before of God as a verb and noun, upon and proclaiming. God is a verb and noun, God is a verb and noun, strong leader, compassionate, gracious, slow to anger, abundant in kindness and truth, preserver of kindness for thousands of generations, forgiver of iniquity and willful sin and error, who cleanses. May you forgive our sins and our errors and make us your tradition, be the living tradition, obviously. Forgive us, our pole, provider, for we have erred. Pardon us, our King, for who we have willfully sinned. For you, my Lord, are good and forgiving and abundantly kind to all who call upon, and all continue. Nasha Labanu al Kapim al Bashmim Tabwa Lapnik Anqat Asyr Kagdol Zerwak Hutur Bani Tamuta Ladni Alhinu Harchmim Wasalichut Ki Merdnu Bu. Let us lift our hearts and hands to the strong leader, that strong leader over the heavens. Let us groan, let the groan of the prisoners come before you, as it befits the greatness of the power. According to your terms, release those condemned to die. My Lord, our God, is the compassion and forgiveness, for we have rebelled against him. And, okay, I'm seeing. So that Lamentations 3:41, Psalm 79:13, and Daniel 9:9. So that starting with let, and my, and ending with heaven, die, and against him. Another thing, everybody continuing. Kircham Ab'al Banim Kun Tarcham Yahwa Alinu Lehwa Hishwah Al Amak Berkatuk Solah Yahwa Tazbaut Amnu Mashkam Lanu Alhi Yaqam Salah Yahwa Tazbaut Ashri Adam Bathach Buk Yahwa Hushiah Hamluk Yanu Biyum Granu, as the mercy of the central figure on his intelligences. So God is a verb and noun. May you have mercy on us. Salvation is God is a verb and nouns. Upon your people is your blessing of ritual prayer. God as a verb and noun is the master of legions. The stronghold for us is the deity of Jacob. Well, the deity Jacob made orisons to. God as a verb and noun, master of legions, praiseworthy, is the person who trusts in you. God as a verb and noun, save. May the sovereign answer us on the day that we call. And the people repeat, please forgive the people. Oh, that's another formula. Saleechut Leshniy Qoma. And between na and wal is Alchin Bishral Gadul Nudat Ata Yahweh Abinu Ata Bakol Aranu Alik Arbanu Ram Wansha Ata Bakrabnu Gum Letnu Hathubut Gum Bachubinu La Batsdakotinu Wabishur Labanu Dudanu Gumki Zanchanu Galnu Ki Abdim Anshanu Hanu Bawanyanu Ad Daka Watkutser Napashluk Machka Wayah Chasdik Her Ashunim Amnu Maulam Wad Aulam Gamnu Saf Nasha Watush Kachnu Yahwa Al Babak Tu Kichanu Chalut Rabut Balu Bashranu Na Al Bachmatuk Tisranu. Divinity, you're known in Israel to be great. Regardless of it being the most secular state, it's still something that's always going to be known there. Your God is a verb and noun, the provider of this dwelling with greatness. Whenever we call on you, draw us close. You're exalted and uplifted among us. You've done us favors despite our guilt, not because we are righteous and upright in heart, our beloved, that we have been forsaken. Redeem us. For according to your terms, our servants, our sins have brought us to the point of disintegrating. Our soul is impatient, waiting your terms. There, your earlier kindness was with us, that we were faithful forever and ever. We become angry, and our strength is ebbed. Divinity, don't rebuke us in anger. Many shakings have withered our flesh, and don't rebuke us in anger. And notice how this sixth formula here is with the alphabet. Thirch, Hatsrut, Ein, Lahsuper, Ayah, Shukol, Wayah, Super, Yadanu, Rishanu ki Pashanu ki Amit Ashit Wanchanu Harshanu Kas Wachrun Manu Yachdol ki Qathan Yaequb Wadol Lechitz Yusud. Lechitz Yusur Wawol Manu Yachbol ki Kashol Kach Haspol Munt Madtanu La Tugba ki Nasharnu Math Maharba Nachum al Harah Lematuk Matha Kolpi Chusad Amnutuk Sulcha Auninu Anu Banu Azranu ki Alik Nashanu Arpanu Kup Luk Lahashtabad Bah Wabirah Autuk Labud Wal Kabad Pukdik Kanshu Tsumut Lakbwa Datum Katsra Tsarkum Latbwa Tuskan Lachshum Alik Taba Chatol Leish Aish Nagau One Kaubu Qul Yaequb Nuhum Mat Humtik Tashma Hashmim Makun Shabtuk Rudaf Baf Tukla Shunt Shlumim Marib Tzayun Tagla Shirt Wordut Manar Kanutanu Wal Tashlikanu Lot Zaknutnu Tayanu Lashmal Winyanak Tukrubnu Kaklut Kachnu Al Tasbanu Tabith What Tzait What does What Shugich Lurchumik Tat Azar Butch Ninutik Tat Labush Butstakotik Tat Kasa Barchmik What Tathuf Butchasidutuk What Ba Lapnik Madat Thubuk Wanutuk The burden of stress can't be calculated, by the humans. Who can weigh it and who can count it? We know we've been wicked. well, we know the wickedness of the place, for in this place was willful sinning, and you've acted upon truth, while we've caused wickedness. Let anger and fury cease from this place, for Jacob is small and needy. Remove the oppression, and may what's upon be broken off this place, for the ability to bear them has failed. Don't exact the full measure from us in this place, for we remain few of many. Relent from the evil of of a nation. Your craft is on the tip of the scale towards the kindness. Forgive, though the sins of the place testify against the place. Help, for we depend on you. Bend our stiff neck to be subservient to you. You got to bow and prostrate if you can in prayer, so that we can serve and honor you with love and reverence. Those who think of you has sanctified your designated fasts. In this day and age, there's just 1 month where it's required, but there's some recommended ones. And the Bible has a 9th month of fast, and it has a few others as well. Their awareness is too limited to request their needs. May their whispered prayer come to you. Heed every person's wound and pain. The voice of Jacob moans from depths. In your terms, may you hear in the heaven and the abode of your dwelling. May you destroy the pursuing tyrant in your anger. Reveal a year of restitution for the grievance of the shining example. You saw and descended to acquire this place in its youth, but don't cast us off in the time of the old age. We strayed to the left. They don't mean bigger government, or do they? Or do they mean the liberal as the approach? I don't mean liberal giving or conservative as foreign preserving. When I say that, I typically mean, the approach thing, not some political party nonsense either. That's not really a definition of the term. But let your right hand draw us close. When our strength is gone, don't abandon this place. Gaze and peer and oversee the objects of your mercy. And it's not oversee as in not see. That's really from a Hebrew origin. With your mercy, gird yourself in graciousness, clothe yourself in righteousness, cover yourself in mercy, wrap yourself in kindness, and may your attribute of goodness and humility come before with terms according to. So you want goodness to be on your side, you want mercy to be on your side, you want what's before to be on your side, and that's all indicated by that K sound at the end there. Al Mulk Yushab Al Kasa Rachmim Mat Nahag But Sidut Muchol Al Nut Amu Mabir Rashun Marba Machila Lechthayim was Licha Lapushaim Asha Tazdakut Am Kol Bashur Waruchla Kratam Tagmol Al Hurit Lanu Lumer Shulsh Ashra was Kur Lanu Hiyum Barit Shulsh Ashra Kamu Shahwadat Lanu Makdam Kamu Shaktub Weird Yahwa Banan Wheat Yitzeb, Amu, Shum, Wikra, Bashum, Yahweh. Strong leader, sovereign, is over the throne of mercy, acting with compassion, pardoning the sins of the people who have joined, removing the sins one by one, increasing the grants, pardoning the careless, the wicked, and forgiving the willful ones, performing acts of generosity with every being. You don't repay them according to their evil. Strong leader. You taught us to recite the 13, so remember for us the covenant of these 13, as he made known the humble ones in the ancient times, as it's written, God has ever been down, descended in the cloud, and stood with him there, and called out with the name God has ever been down. And the congregation, and then the person reciting, We aber Yahweh al Panu Wipra. Yahweh al Rachum Wachnun Ark Apim Werb Chesed Wampt Nutzer Chesed Lalpim Nasha Aun Wapshah Wachthah Wankah Waslechet Launu Wolch Thatnu Wancholtanu Solchlanu Abinu Ki Chathanu Macholanu Malkanu Ki Pashanu Ki Ata Atni Thub Waslech Werb Chesed Lakol Arik. And then this one is the person reading, and then the congregation. Malaki Rachmim Mashrati Aliyun Chaluna Pani Al Bemithab Hagyun Auli Yachus Am Ani Wabyun Auli Yurchim. Okay, and God is a verb and noun before him, and proclaiming God is a verb and noun. God is a verb and noun, strong leader of the mercies, gracious, slow to anger, abundant kindness and truth, preserver of kindness for thousands of generations, forgiver of iniquity and willful sin and error, and who cleanses. May you forgive the iniquities and errors in this place, and make this place for your tradition. Forgive us, our provider, for we have erred. Pardon us, the king of this place. We willfully sinned. For you, my Lord, are the good and forgiving and the abundances of mercies to all who call upon you. And then in the different order, the person reading and then the congregation. Before that was the congregation and then the person reading. Oh, everybody together. Okay. The angels of mercy go out to serve the supreme. Entreat before the strong leader with eloquent expression. Perhaps he'll pity the poor and destitute people. Perhaps he'll have mercy. And that formula is such that we can think of that in a different context, right? We don't have to think of that in a polytheist way.